the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The shotgun running play call. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the grab. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they get the completion. Here he goes. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Peoples. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. What a catch! And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So what a huge call in this game. Wipe away the first down with the offensive pass interference call and back them up 15. An inside deal now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Fair catch made at the 20. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pulls it in. It's Tate. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson. It looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. The short completion of the tight end. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it on a crossing route. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. The receiver grabs it. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And he's got it. No problem. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Sayan. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. He's in the clear. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go, and we got a new set of downs.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. This will be fair caught at the 30. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Breaks into open space. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
That makes the score Texas 10.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The pre-snap motion from the offense. He hands it off from the gun. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. To throw, it's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Nice grab. It's Washington. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
To the air, it's Manning. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On third down, he drops to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. takes it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive start to the 25. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They get the second half started with their running play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And the returner is brought down. So here's the first play of the drive now. They'll begin at the 41. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To the air. It's Sayin. It's a short completion at the big tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And the running back takes the handoff to the 25. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quick completion to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Manning. A deep shot to the right. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Extra point makes it a 17-point game.
That makes the score Texas 17, Ohio State.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
A handoff from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Important 2nd down play coming up. On the ground, it's Peoples. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They come up on 1st down, clock running, final minute here of the 3rd quarter. Grab behind the line, it's Smith.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Can he get there on the ground? Oh, what a move. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the third quarter of play.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
0.
Here's the handoff. They'll try it off the right tackle. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Loss of 4.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The back in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle quickly, but a solid game. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. He walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gets loose. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Can he make it to the marker? He make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Receiver in motion now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the board.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. He breaks free. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Dropping back. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. In a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you? Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's another sack for this defense. They have pressured this quarterback from the start to near the end. And the crazy thing is, they've shut this offense down. Would you have expected that with this kind of quarterback play that we've seen from this guy, that he wouldn't put a point up on the board?
2nd down now after the sack. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. To throw, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.